can't drop it in the cup.
It needs to be. I need something the proper on.
Here, try this.
Probably won't work either. This needs like a kickstand. Needs like a double. Is this thing live yet?
Yeah, unfortunately.
We got a Max.
Hi, Max.
I'm watching now. No, you're on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up so we can see the comments.
We got a Robert. Hey, White. Robert.
Turn my sound off.
This is going to be the issue because I'm going to be looking over here at these comments and we need to move this camera like over there.
Why can't you just see them on the...
Not as fast as you can.
What's up? Hi.
Southern Minnesota.
Sully's from Okoboji. Sully, is that your real name? I like it. From Minnesota. Hi from Florida. Hello, Florida.
Central Texas. Is it finally de-thawed in Texas? It's thawing here in Iowa.
It's
a
60
sloppy
degrees
mess.
today. It was beautiful.
Sloppy mess.
Indiana, West Virginia. No offense to any other state, but West Virginia has to be one of the prettiest states I've ever seen. Southwest Ohio. Oh, there's Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Up the road. Northwest Illinois.
Oh, Brian from Texas says, yes, we have thawed out. Oh, I clicked it. AC time now.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, this house is warmer than normal right now. Van Buren County, Iowa. We actually used to have some ground in Van Buren County. The deer ate the entire thing. It was actually near the intersection there. North Dakota. Southwest Minnesota. Clarksville, Iowa.
Where's that? I don't know where Clarksville is. Do you?
I think I looked up Clarksville one time for some reason. Central New York. I opened my windows when it hit 40. I opened the shop. I was in the shop for a little while today. Oh, you gotta move this camera.
I drove around with my windows down.
I was in the shop today, and when I got to the shop, walked in, and it was colder in my shop than it was outside, so I had the shop doors open all day today. So, yeah, did a little spring cleaning, and swept the floors, that type of thing, because you could finally do that. Keosauqua, not far away.
Negative 40 last week, 40 above this week. Yep. Same.
I don't think we ever got that cold. When I was doing
We
that,
were like 20 below.
The day that I was actually helping out with my buddy's goat farm, I think that was the coldest day. And which, like, again, no wind. So if there's no wind, then it wasn't that bad. The next day I was up there helping. It was actually worse in my opinion because there was a breeze. But what do you got? You can read these faster.
Hello, Bandit. Bandit's around here somewhere.
Both the dogs are being lazy. One's on the back of the couch right now.
Sleeping on the back of the couch.
And Bandit's, my guess, Bandit's probably laying on the hardwood floor somewhere.
That or he's already in bed.
He could be in bed.
Oh, somebody from Guam.
Guam.
Get a kick out of Wayne. I'm sure you've said it before, but is he relation to you?
No, Wayne's not a relation to me. I've told the story before, but Wayne...
It's in a video somewhere.
Yeah, it's in a video somewhere, but Wayne's just... He's like a honorary grandpa to me. He just... Marshall, hey, look at that.
Oh my gosh, you figured out how to work the YouTube, Marshall!
Look at that. Marshall's on the YouTube. Anyways,
I'm so proud!
Yeah, so Wayne... I met Wayne, he was mowing, believe it or not, and he came up to me, and the first thing he said to me was, you know how old I'm going to be? I'm turning 80 years old. And he turns 87 on the 23rd of next month. And then, basically, I lived in a camper across the road next to one of our grain bins for a while, and taking that away from me. And so, Wayne and I just got close. He's just like a grandpa to me, not a relation. So,
Randall wants you to update your map.
update my map. Oh gosh.
You haven't done that in a long time.
No, I have not updated my map in
We'll
a
have to
long
do that
time.
when we start planting vlog.
Oh gosh. Yeah. It's like I've got a lot of pins actually in that, like in the Google spreadsheet. I got a lot of pins that I need to put into the actual map. But I think that we did that when I had like, I don't even think we had four or 5,000 subscribers then, and that kind of like blossomed a little bit.
Do you still sell hats?
Yes, I have 2 more of these left on the website. So
Gotta
2.
get more ordered.
Molly should probably go update the website because I take from my pile and I only have 2 left. So I need to order some more. So
Here's a good question. When you're getting into the goat business,
when you getting into the goat business, good question. Congrats on 40. Hey squad.
Jam Farming Cattle Secretary.
Jesse. Let's see what else. I don't know. I still think that maybe going just goat farming with my buddy once or twice a year or something like that might be enough goating for me. But if I was to do livestock, it would probably be small animal livestock and not cows. Just because of
When goats can fly.
when goats can fly. Someone's going to send a picture of a goat on an airplane here quickly.
Marshall says, never.
If you're smart.
Thank you, Marshall.
Yeah.
You are on my
Yeah.
side.
Molly and I talked about it one night at dinner or something like that, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind if you goat farmed if you had like 5 goats." And I was like, "If I got to chore goats, there's going to be a whole lot more than 5." So, but it's like that's not a farming operation. That's like a pet.
Exactly.
Deal. Yeah, she wants pet goats.
Exactly.
They were calling you. Forest City, no goats. Marshall. Marshall, are you done yet? Oh, livestock.
Molly might help you. Yeah, real funny, Kevin.
Yeah, that would be the whole scenario if I was to ever actually get in the livestock, because she would have to be on board with it.
What did we say? What did I say to you on the way to dinner the other night? That I would not want to date a livestock farmer, and I did this on purpose.
Story County, how old are you two? I am 29. I turned 29 in January.
And I just turned 27 on the 22nd.
So, just got down to 30 more head home. Just got. Oh, you actually got the more sheep, Marshall. I see that. Okay, you got to read them to me, Molly.
Yeah, why are you trying to read? You can't read. We established this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm 14 and trying to get into farming. Any advice?
Keep at it. Work.
Somebody's watching from Perth, Scotland. It's 2 a.m. over there. What are you doing? Go to sleep.
Drinking some scotch, probably.
Got planters ready for planting yet?
No, the planters are not ready. Got to get those out. Typically, my dad takes the winter off. He's just at that point in his career where he can take the winter off. So he comes back to work heavily on the 1st. So basically, freeze up through the 1st. He kind of chills
into
out.
hibernation.
Hibernation, yeah, you could call it that. And then, unless we thaw out quickly, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago, I was pulling anhydrous on Valentine's Day. But it's changed. Our part of Iowa has changed dramatically in the last 4 days. It's pretty crazy. So.
Somebody asked if you still have the quad track.
Still got the quad track. It's got to get out too. I've been wanting to get the quad track out. I got some stuff that I got to get done to it, and I was going to take it over to Steve, the cool shop pit, and get some stuff done. But it was frozen into the shop. It was so cold that I couldn't get it out. Plus, I wouldn't want to try to start it the last couple of weeks.
Our Scottish friend said, correct. Nothing better than a single malt. Let's see. When's tilling going to start up? Kind of just talked about that.
Tilling, All of our anhydrous is on right now, unless something unforeseen happens. So really, we're kind of ahead of the game right now. So in a good way, I guess. Knock on wood.
Don't. You're
Yeah,
gonna make them
so-
bark.
So, but tillage, it'll start. It'll be April probably before tillage, might be my guess, unless it's like some disking of some random stuff.
What do I do for a living? I work in a nursing home. I'm an office manager in a nursing home. Do you still have snow? Yeah, there's still some snow on the ground. It hasn't all melted yet.
We've got slush. We don't have snow.
Slap.
Yeah, and our gravel roads are so bad. It's
They're dirt roads at this point. There's no gravel left.
yeah. Do I farm full time? Yes, along with multitudes of other things.
Oh, somebody asked if you got the grain bin up.
Grain bins are not up yet. That's a project that's coming though. We will, yeah, some things have changed there, but we've got, yeah, you guys will find out.
Do you put anhydrous on your hay ground?
No anhydrous on the hay ground. I do want to try and try and put some like 32% on with an older sprayer if I can get that into the shop and get it going. I thought I might have had a little more time, but from what I've told, if anybody's ever done this, let me know. But if you want to put on like some 32% on like grass hay, you got to do it before it greens up. So I was thinking of like stream jet nozzling on some grass hay. I don't know if that'd work or not. Probably might just end up spreading dry.
Somebody asked if they ever caught the person who took your truck and trailer.
Nope. No, they actually got lucky because they walked past a security camera, but it was just the right time of day that the sun blurred it out a lot enough.
When will you start laying tile pipe?
As soon as it thaws out. So I want to build a boot trailer for that. That's actually might be in the next video. Couple of things I want to do in the next video. I've got the hydraulic post hole digger that I want to try and get done up. I just purchased a cheap Amazon plasma cutter, which I messed around with it a little bit today, and I was pretty impressed with it. But want to do a couple of projects like that, and it'll be still a little while before we can start pulling pipe. Wait until the ground gets a little more fit.
How much tile did you get in before winter?
Last fall I pulled. I think I pulled shy 30,000 feet, and then about 36,000 feet or so. So not a tremendous amount, but I'm still learning how that goes. And it would have been more than that except for the excavator broke. So the excavator broke, and that kind of put the kibosh on it. So
what are your thoughts about right to repair given your collection of high-end tech machines? Is that another book report series?
Yeah, I don't know enough about that. Right to repair, that's an interesting subject. From what I understand is there's a lot of, I'm not going to dive too much into that, but if you buy it, you should be able to fix it. But I can also understand the companies ability to want to like protect parts of their intellectual property. So I haven't done enough research to comment too heavily on that. What you got?
No, we are not married,
No children.
and we have 2 fur children.
Two fur children. How much frost do you have in the ground? I have no clue. I actually have no clue. Some people say there's not much. Other people say that there's quite a bit, but the realization is that we didn't even freeze until late December, and then we've had a lot of snow cover for a long time. So I don't know. I went ice fishing a week or two ago now, and my ponds had like 8 or 9 inches of ice on the ponds. So if ponds and ground are somewhat similar, maybe somewhere around that much.
Do majority of farmers around you have their anhydrous down, or is there some that will be putting it in spring?
There'll still be people putting it on in the spring. There's a lot of anhydrous down though. There's a lot of it, and got kind of lucky because now the anhydrous and fertilizer prices have jumped up. So just with the good ground condition, we just pulled and pulled and pulled.
Somebody said we have coastal Bermuda hay at my ranch. What type of hay do you have or cut?
Got all kinds of different types of hay. My favorite hay is orchard grass alfalfa. Seed in some Timothy with it too. So if you want to do big square bales first cutting, that Timothy grass will be in there. But what sells the best is orchard grass and alfalfa. So.
Somebody asked how you water the hay.
How do you water the hay?
Yeah.
You drink a bunch of water and you jump outside your tractor and.
Mother Nature does that.
Yeah.
We do not irrigate hay ground.
We don't irrigate anything.
What are your plans for 2021?
Try and grow a decent crop. Don't get any fancy. Don't do anything else like that. Just try and grow a good crop.
Is the quad track a big tractor for your area?
I
would say so.
Yeah, it's a bigger tractor. Most of our fields around us are, they're not big flat fields, so they're maybe field sizes average 40 to 50 acres, maybe. But in terms of like size though, it's like the quad track takes up less space than that 9400. So that's kind of a nice deal being on the tracks, as you're not so wide going down the road.
Why do you use anhydrous versus knifed liquid 32%?
Time and economical reasons. So, and our soils, like our soils can hold enough nitrogen that we really don't have to worry about side dressing our crops too much.
Did you rent or demo that tree clipper?
It's a demo, and I've actually still got it, and it's going to be getting used here soon. Sooner rather than later, actually. I'm just kind of waiting until things get out of that weird frosty, sloppy deal, because the tracks will not be good on this dirt right now. It's like snot on ice.
How are hay prices?
Went up. Hay prices went up. I don't know what the average was last week, but round bales got back up into like the $60 range, so it jumped back up. Small square bales, normal for that area. That area over there by that hay auction, there's actually an Amish guy that will bundle up small square bales. So small square bales in that area have a hard time breaking $6.
Are you related to the Van Roekels from Pella?
My great uncle Ralph actually used to live off the square, but there's other Van Roekels in Pella that I'm probably not related to.
Van Roekel might as well be Smith.
Yeah.
In the Dutch world.
So if you didn't, if you don't know how the Dutch people got their last name, it's kind of interesting. If you look it up in the Napoleon time when they came over, nobody really had a last name. So they didn't really care what the last name was. So Van just means from, and like Rokel or whatever it is can mean from a street, a village, from the fishermen, things like that. So it doesn't really have a ton of lineage, but it will kind of put you or your family into like a geographical area. I tried to look it up one time, got nowhere.
What's your biggest field?
Biggest field? Continuous. I think it's like about 150 acres or so.
Do you have problems with...
Smallest field's 10. No, wait. Smallest row crop field's 10. No, 8 acres.
Do you have problems with grass burrs or harmful weeds?
Grass burrs, no. We do get Setaria, which looks bad in the hay every now and then. If grass burrs are what I think they are, that's the stuff that you get in your... No, those are sand burrs. Sandburrs.
are like in
Oklahoma.
Arizona.
Oklahoma. But grass burrs, no, unless it's something that a grass burr is called something else around here. So, but other than that, we can get horse nettle or horse nettle, I think is what it's called, which is really bad for horses. So, which is not good when you want to put up small square bales for horses.
Is there going to be any Kinsey demo equipment on the farm this spring?
It's always a possibility.
What are you going to pull with the quad track?
What am I going to pull with the quad track? Landall in the spring, the tile plow. The quad track can do pretty much anything because it has the PTO, and that was a big draw to it. So,
Any chicken farms?
I had chickens. They all got eaten by
Raccoons
something.
ate them all.
I don't think it was raccoons,
It was a
but
fox.
I had one of those chicken tractors when I redid the yard and I pulled them around, and it's a story. I'm not a chicken farmer either.
I'm not mad that we don't have chickens. I don't like chickens. I don't like birds.
I was down to one chicken, and that chicken was great for a bachelor. It laid one egg. I got one egg every day. It worked great.
Do you recommend the Kubota skid loader? We are in the market.
Yes, I recommend the Kubota skid loader. So
Even I can drive it.
yeah, if
Sort of.
so Grant the squad, he's got the newer version of the Kubota skid loader. If you want to look that up, but I really like ours. So, but the preference that I haven't ran a cat or a deer or anything of that caliber, but I like that one a lot. Yeah.
Did you enjoy meeting Zach Dannon when you visited Kinsey?
Yeah.
Short and sweet. What's the latest dollar per bushel on corn?
New crop corn you can contract. I think we got up to 447. I think is what we got up to, and then it's dropped back off.
What's your dad think about the quad?
He likes it. From what I can tell, he likes it. So it's a different class of tractor. That's what it is. And kind of we farmed with like the 8630 was our biggest tractor for a long time, and then my dad came across the 9400 3 or 4 years ago. Bought that in the middle of the summer. It came from a Tumla actually. And I was driving it home and I was like, holy cow, this is a different class of tractor when you set into that thing. And then you turn around and then you got into the quad track, and I'm like, I don't know what's bigger than that.
Somebody's dad grew up near Jerome.
Jerome?
Yep.
Not very far away. So,
Do you ever prank your old man?
no.
What'd you do today?
What did I do today? What did I do today?
What'd you do today, babe?
What did I do today? Good question.
No, you went to Wayne's. That's why.
Yeah, well, I talked about that. I went to the shop for a little while and just unboxed things, cleaned the shop after a winter of grime and stuff getting on the floor, swept the floor, cleaned it up, that type of thing. A little bit of spring cleaning, messed with a little plasma cutter. So,
This is a good question. Is farming a sustainable livelihood for a teenager to be considering?
ask me again in about 40 years. Yeah, it is. If
they're willing to put in the work.
If you're willing to put in the work and, farming on your own, that's difficult. Takes a lot of capital and resources and knowledge and stuff like that. But skilled labor, like farm labor, it's pretty hard to find to get somebody that, there's going to be career choice options in farming. Definitely farm hands, be a good mechanic, that type of stuff. You can find a career in farming.
If you could choose any piece of equipment to upgrade on your farm, what would it be?
Right now, probably the corn planter. Just because I like the technology on the new corn planters. Just I would say probably the corn planter. Not because of the one that we have isn't a good corn planter, but I'm just thinking in terms of what would help is probably the corn planter. So,
Does Wayne live in the shop?
yes. Wayne, yep.
What's Andrew up to?
Probably watching the live stream. You hear Andrew? So Andrew works on his cows during the winter. So works on his cows. He keeps plenty busy during the winter. Yep.
It's even harder to get a good wage as a farmhand.
So it's very sad when the dad calls his dad the old man. No respect. I've got a lot of respect for my dad.
If you had to do anything else, what would you do? Like if you weren't farming, what would you be doing?
What do you think I'd be doing?
I don't know, something with AJ probably.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Like oil field work has always kind of interested me. Something around heavy equipment probably. With a challenge.
How do you take gas and diesel into consideration when planting, plowing, and baling?
The tractor needs to be full when you start the day. No, that was a joke. But most of the time, if you listen to a lot of people, figuratively, diesel fuel is like a very low end expense when it comes to the overall picture. But with the way that prices are going now, you can contract it and lock it in and then figure out what you burn. But it's not something that you really think about too much.
Has fame and fortune changed you?
No. Where's the fortune part?
Where's the fortune? Still waiting on that one. Oh, God. Kyle Van Rokel.
Kai, look at that. There's another. What do you think of your last name? I think you need to have a space in it.
Oh, they're going so fast. Oh, Jim thinks you'd make a good Chippendale dancer. You clearly have not seen him dance, Jim. Mm-hmm. It's bad. Do you do custom work?
Yes.
What's the story behind the seed dealership and your farm service business?
Just something that I do is like young farmers. It's just you got to keep working, and kind of went into the seed dealing business and ag leader stuff, and to separate that from the farm, I came up with the LLC and do a little custom work. It's just a little diversity and keep myself busy.
Do you like your Ram truck?
Yeah. Just had to replace the camshaft sensor. We tried to do a video on that, but somebody put the GoPro on the snail like super slow-mo the entire time, and I was pretty sure that it was going to catch on fire.
Wrong with your GoPro?
No, that's what it was. I figured it out.
What, it was on time-lapse the whole time?
No, it was on slow-mo the entire time.
Oh, I didn't know that was
It would have been like a 3-day oil change if I would have uploaded it on YouTube. So
I did not know that was an option. Why don't you put a high-speed kit on your corn planter?
it's a possibility. It's a possibility, kind of like what Brian's doing. Yeah.
How's the tiling venture going so far? Any updates?
LLC has now been formed. The logo's been good. We're ready to rock and roll. So we are ready to rock and roll. All the bugs have been worked out.
Are you related to Andrew?
No. Andrew is not a relation.
How did you meet Molly? We can't tell that story.
And a little at Fall Festival in Moravia. No, technically
We'd met before that.
Yeah.
So technically through my sister and her husband. So my brother-in-law, his mom owned a bar down the road from where we live now. And Ben would go and eat dinner there and got to be friends with my brother-in-law. So that's originally how we met, just through mutual friends. But we probably knew each other for what, like 4 or 5 years before we got together.
I'll just nod on that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. But the sparks started with a few too many drinks and some inappropriate dance moves. What will your next book report video be?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like the last one I did. They're really hard to do. They are. It's hard to talk about a subject that that a good portion of the population is going to disagree with you on. So Molly and I have talked about a couple of them. One that I might try and do is actually like ethanol. Talk about ethanol a little bit. And then some people have thought about the right to repair, but I don't. That one might be hard too. So.
Does Molly have a sister? I have 2 sisters. Oh gosh. I'm looking to purchase another tractor. Found a John Deere 9400 that looks good. Any problems with them to look out for?
The possibly like the injector cups. That's what I would say. So, other than that, it's a pretty nice tractor. It's a really nice tractor.
Any plans on putting your new logo on the semi?
New logos on the semi? No, I don't own the semis. So, I can't put my logo on my dad's semi. I can, but I can't.
Have you been recognized in public by anybody? Any good stories running into a fan? Actually, I was the first one to get recognized in public.
Have I been? Yeah, a couple of times.
At my old job, somebody came up to me during a dinner service and asked if they knew me, and I just said no, and then they asked if my boyfriend had a YouTube channel. That was like Thanksgiving, like 2 years ago.
But no, no, nothing crazy.
Somebody asked about FBN, if there's a rep in Southern Iowa.
I don't know.
What did you think of pulling the goat kids and lambs?
Slimy. Oh man.
Slimy. I'm really surprised that you didn't throw up.
It doesn't bother me, but like it is slimy.
About puke if you have to clean up dog puke. I could not believe that you did that.
No, there's a difference, but no, that doesn't bother me. So it's like it's good to go out and do that type of stuff every now and then to actually kind of get grounded on what the livestock farmers actually have to deal with. Congrats, happy on the 40K. Thank you.
Gotta love those hefty boys.
You still don't know who they
Whoever
are.
they are. I don't listen to agricultural podcasts. I listen to crime and murder podcasts. So.
Yeah. What are we doing for Wayne's birthday? I don't know. I haven't decided. Probably dinner.
We'll probably make him dinner.
Or take him out to dinner.
He's kind of become a hermit lately.
Will you ever join us Farm Talk on TikTok? I can't download apps on my phone. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't have a TikTok. But Molly's on it constantly.
Watching videos. I don't make TikToks. I just watch them.
She just watches them.
I can't dance, so I can't make TikToks. I think that's the rule, right? I don't know.
So.
There was one up here that I wanted to read.
Just read them at me.
But you guys should send Wayne birthday cards to the P.O. Box.
Do they know the P.O. Box?
I don't know. It's on your last video.
There
Go
you
watch
go.
the latest book report series video, and you can find the P.O. Box.
Yep.
It's also probably in the description of almost every video.
If you guys were to choose a subject for a book report video, what would it be?
Yeah. What year is your Komatsu?
I don't know.
Old.
No, it's not that old. Maybe 2006, 2008, maybe. I think it might be 2008. What do you got?
Have you met anyone famous, or at least a big name most people would know? I don't think so.
Like on YouTube or whatever?
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
No. I like in person. No, I have not met any other farm YouTubers yet in person.
Have you met anybody famous in general?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Do you have acres in conservation programs?
Yes. Yes, we've got. Well, my dad does. I don't. But yeah, we've got ground in the CRP program.
What do you do when you're not farming?
Absolutely nothing.
Plays video games.
Yeah, I'll play video games every now and then. But mostly, if I'm not farming,
You're hauling hay and
well, so that counts as farming. I keep busy pretty much all year long. Spring to
social
summertime.
life for us consists of going to Mexican restaurants with friends.
So I keep busy pretty much all year long. Yeah.
Why do you guys have 2 combines?
I actually told the story on that in one of the videos. We've got 2 combines, a 9660 and a 9670. The 9660 fell on its face pretty badly 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago?
3 was the first year.
3 years ago. 3 years ago, and we were just like, it's time to maybe upgrade it, and now it's been, hey, let's have 2 combines, and that's pretty darn nice.
Will your dad be in more videos in the future?
If he can figure out how to work a GoPro. So, don't hold your breath. I'll try. My dad's an interesting guy. He's funny too.
Do you plan on building waterways with tile in them or just laying tile lines?
Building waterways. So I wouldn't build a waterway and put tile in the waterway. So like that would be a terrace, and yes, we plan to do those. So no, I'm not going to build waterways and put tile in the waterways. You could, I guess, but actually I don't know if that'd be the best idea because that canary reed grass would probably end up in the actual tile if you used perforated tile because it's got pretty gnarly root systems.
What podcasts do you listen to?
Podcasts, Shark Farmer Podcast, Egg PhD, Millennial Farmer. I listen to his, and those are kind of it. So.
Do you know the Getting Strawberry Farm in Iowa?
No, I do not know the Getting Strawberry Farm in Iowa. Do you got any more tile jobs set up for spring? No, I don't have any tile jobs set up yet for spring, other than what I want to do on my own farm. I haven't advertised the tile plow business yet, just because the LLC got formed legitimately last week, and I just got the logo done this week. But I do got a name for it. Well, I don't know. Do you got a logo on my?
For what?
So there, grab one of those down there. Piece of paper. Is that my drawing?
Yeah.
Is it the one that's actually going to be it? Yeah. So it's going to be Sheraton Valley Drainage. So everything's done. Set up, ready to go.
What are the best boots?
Good question.
Ones without holes in them.
The ones that I got in one that goat farming video, those were Carolinas or something like that, and I just went with those again because that was my last pair that I had. I used to like to wear like cowboy boots, but I twisted my ankle so many times that it got so bad that I have to start lacing up my boots again.
That I made you.
Yeah, Molly said you're lacing up your boots now.
Your ankle was huge.
Yeah.
Any interest in growing hemp?
No. Yeah, no.
You should do it on your fun plat.
I did it in my fun plot. That was sun hemp, so that's like a cover crop. No, infrastructure for hemp needs to be set up. Southern Iowa would grow good hemp, but infrastructure needs to be set up. I think if somebody could learn to make a particle board out of hemp, you'd be on it.
What's your favorite donut?
Blueberry donuts from Casey's. Send me a gift card, Casey's.
And then somebody asked, Casey's or Quick Star? What's Quick Star?
We don't have Quick Star. We've got
We literally have a Casey's.
Casey's, BP, and Come and Go.
In Centerville.
In Centerville we have
Corden,
Casey's.
there's only a Casey's and something else.
Off brands.
I don't remember what else it was, yeah. Are you going to put your drainage logo on hats?
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe.
How do you charge for drainage tile? For us, what I've kind of decided is that it's going to have to be by the job because our fields are so odd shaped and it's by the job. Most people want to have a price per foot and it's going to be by the job.
Book report idea.
Read it.
How does South America agriculture trading with Asia impact North America agricultural profits?
You're going to need an economist. So, I do know that like the Dakotas and stuff, if they could get their grain to the West Coast, they could beat us, but that hasn't happened.
Do you have to have a CDL for the semi?
Yes. So.
Oh, they're having thunder in Nebraska. I love thunderstorms.
Thunder in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Very jealous. What year is the Duramax and when did you buy it?
I don't know. Andrew comment that.
Bought it from Andrew.
I bought it off of Andrew. So it's an 11, I think. So I'm pretty sure it's an 11.
Ooh, that's a good one. If you were starting farming today, had a limited budget and minimal acres, which direction would you go, grain or livestock?
Livestock.
Have you ever tried planting millet grass for hay?
No.
Andrew says it's a 2011.
2011. Andrew told you guys.
No, the thieves did not get caught. When will your next live video be? 50K or 100K?
I don't know. Usually it's hard to plan when you're going to do a live and like tell you guys when you're going to do it because I don't know what I'm doing most of the time.
Did you get, did you get any schooling or education on soil and drain tile work?
Schooling or education? Yeah. I guess I didn't go to like college for it or anything like that, but I've worked with a guy named Steve for a few years and he's taught me a lot. So I guess I go to school every fall and winter or fall and spring when I'd work with him, and he taught me a lot about a lot of it. So, and then I do my own research, but did I go to school for it? No.
Oh, why livestock? Why would you pick livestock if you were just starting out?
Your only capital that you need to invest is in the animals. And if it doesn't work out, you can sell the animals.
How many small square bells do you make a year?
Depends. I've done as much. I don't know what my biggest year was, but I only did like 2,500 small square bales this year. It's just the drought and the hay quality and stuff like that. I only put up the small square bales if they're good small square bales.
How many pieces of pizza can you eat?
How big are the slices?
Hard-hitting questions. I love it.
How big are the slices?
Does Molly or Ben edit the videos?
Me.
We both do.
Well, she did all my spring planting videos, and she'll probably do all my spring
And I did
videos.
a lot of your harvest videos.
Yeah, but she'll do those because
You're too busy.
I'm too busy, so she'll do those.
But as soon as he's not busy, I'm not doing it anymore.
And then it's back to me. So.
Casey's size slices.
Casey's size slices? Well, is it a fresh piece of pizza in the roundabout, or are you just down to like the 3 stragglers left in the roundabout?
Oh, somebody asked why the state patrol was at Marshall's house.
What was the state patrol at Marshall's house? I don't know why the state patrol was at Marshall's house.
Was it Shania's dad?
It's an open investigation. We can't comment on that.
Was it Shania's dad?
No, it was one of Shania. It was just
His
neighbor.
dad is a trooper.
Yeah,
so.
neighbor.
What's your favorite pizza? God, we just have a lot of pizza questions.
Pizza. It's at Casey's too. Their taco pizza. Their taco pizza is my favorite.
Good.
So. Keep scroll up. I've been trying to read these. You need to turn these this way.
Well, you can't read, so as we last video.
Obviously, it's not a farm talk. Hey, Badger Matt's got. Hey, I remember sending you a sticker. Keep reading those there. The guy love the head dude joy for breads. And comment. Like
No, do you participate in tractor pulls? I don't think I asked
Do I
you that.
participate in tractor pulls? No, but I think that they're awesome.
He does enjoy them.
I love a tractor pull.
Gets a little nerdy.
Yeah, it's like I like a tractor pull. If anybody's got a tractor pull tractor they'd let me take a rip on, hit me up. I'll make a YouTube video about it. It's like I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy that. Scroll down. Goes the lambs. Have I been shed hunting? I have not been shed hunting. We're going back up through these, so make sure we can get them all. Not been shed hunting. I've gone in the past. Typically, the best time for me to find sheds is just when I'm planting. They're all scattered in the field. Some days I'll find 4. Some days I'll find 2. You know, going and walking through the woods to find them is not really what I do. What do I think of Cole the Cornstar? Never met him. Keep scroll down. Keep going on. So.
New ones?
Let's see. FFA in your area? Yes.
FFA is huge.
FFA is big, but I grew up in the Cedar Rapids area, and FFA really wasn't a thing. So FFA is pretty darn cool.
In this area, it is
big.
A huge thing.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I was in 4-H, not FFA. For those of us who are deprived of good cuisine, can you eat one of those giant fried pork tenderloin Sammys again?
I told Molly that we need to do a video on that. Like, people that don't know what a pork tenderloin sandwich is.
You're missing out.
It's like, we ought to make a video of cooking a pork tenderloin
Tenderloins are
sandwich.
just delicious. Do you plan to put up more grain bins?
Yes.
What would your next combine be? Ooh. Good one.
I don't know. I like the Colossus. I do. But realistically, probably a John Deere or a Case. I wouldn't mind trying a Case. I honestly want. From what I see, they're pretty good looking machines.
Oh yeah, Casey's breakfast pizza is bomb.
Yep.
Why anhydrous?
Oh, we talked about that earlier. It's price. Anhydrous is price. Our soils can hold the nitrogen. Works good. So dangerous though. It's dangerous. Don't let anybody fool you.
Thoughts on a grain setup with a leg instead of individual bin that you need an auger to fill?
Sounds nice. I'll get that done when I get the lottery. No, that
Whenever
would.
we find that fortune, we'll let you know.
Yeah. No, a leg. We've talked about that a lot. To have a leg and a pit and stuff like that, but it's not there.
Oh.
Storage is more important currently. Why did I go with the Kubota skid steer? Why did I go with the Kubota? Because the Kubota puts the engines in a lot of them, and of like other branded skid steers, and I like the cab. The cab was a big seller, and it has hydraulic over hydraulic controls, so the controls are very quick. And they're sound.
Just spent $24,000 on a Caterpillar rebuild on a 2006 Peterbilt.
Let's see.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Yes, Destin, Florida, a few times.
Vacation.
Yeah. Which one edited the hunting video?
That was you.
It was me, Molly. It was like, what the heck?
It's my off season.
She came downstairs and she looked at me like,
What
did you just do?
doing?"
What did you just do? I was like, I had fun with that one.
What animals do you recommend starting with? We already have chickens. We don't know.
14 acre, you'd have to ask a livestock farmer.
Where's the blue heeler?
He's laying on the ground somewhere.
Bandit, come here, buddy.
Oh, don't get him up here.
They want to see him.
Oh, gosh.
Come here, bud.
Hey,
Up here.
get up here.
Come here. Say hi to your people.
Oh, gosh, come on. Up. This is what it's like to have a 70-pound,
Hi, buddy.
70-pound blue heeler in your
Hi,
lap.
buddy.
Okay, you guys got enough bandit time? I got enough bandit in my lap time. Oh. Okay, there you go.
Oh, buddy. Oh, I think we moved the iPad. Hopefully that doesn't fall.
Grain bags for field storage. That'd be interesting, yeah. I don't know, like, if deer, like, we got enough deer around us that I don't know if that'd be an issue. Of, like, if a hole got poked into it, if the deer would just go crazy on a grain bag. So the only other way, I don't know. I don't know anything about them. They're around, though. They're around.
Would you recommend a college education for an aspiring farmer?
Yes. Yes. Finances.
Any new tractors or planters in the future?
No,
Not the immediate future.
No. And if you guys have been paying attention to the used ag market on tractors and stuff, it's skyrocketing. So, Machinery Pete releases something, new record about every third day.
My employer helps me save for retirement. How do farmers save for retirement?
Their land.
They don't retire.
Yeah, we just die.
Best Mexican restaurant, according to Scott, is in Crum, Texas.
From
We have
Texas.
to make a road trip.
Is that Mexican or is that Tex-Mex? Like your Kinsey tour. Kinsey tour was, I think that's probably the coolest thing that YouTube's allowed me to do thus far. So, that was really cool. That was really cool.
What's your favorite hockey team? We don't watch hockey. Do you watch hockey?
Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, because that's the only one I know.
We don't watch hockey. Kubota versus John Deere. Kubota is a little cheaper, but are they just as good?
Kubota versus John Deere. Kubota's a little cheaper, but they're just a good. I don't know. I've never ran a John Deere one. Again, I like mine. So
Does Bandit sleep in your bed?
No.
Yes, he does. On my side.
So, but not all the time. No.
Not all the time, no. Usually he gets down.
He jumps up there to like first thing, and then he sleeps on the floor.
Is your last name German or Dutch?
Dutch.
Very Dutch.
John Deere is very high priced. Go figure. Waterloo Blackhawks hockey team is the best. Kubota is the best for the door design. The Tekaruchis or whatever. They
The
got
what?
there's another form of skid steer. It's got kind of that same door.
Hawkeyes or Cyclones? Cyclones.
Hawkeyes. That's what the ANF is in my YouTube thing. It's the same. It's kind of like a nod to that ANF on
Other
there
side, bud.
of their helmet. Thoughts on Bill Gates becoming the largest landowner in public water market potential?
Potential book report.
Yeah, that's a possibility. So, I'm Dutch as well. We'd have a hard time going out to dinner together then, bud.
You gotten any free ice cream on Highway 2 lately?
Free ice cream on Highway 2, yes. Every time I haul hay over there, I go and stop and get free ice cream. And they make a killer sandwich.
My favorite part of over there is across the highway from that big red barn, there's a smaller one, and they make homemade chocolates. They're so good.
So,
They're so good.
I ain't taking the answer on the wedding one. Nope, that's a
Nope,
pass.
I'm not answering that one.
How soon do you think electric tractors will show up?
That's a lot of electricity.
Long time. And if I was to guess, an electric, I don't know. It depends on what size of tractor. Are these going to be like drone style? A bunch of smaller ones, or is it going to be a bigger one? And if it was a bigger one, I would guess possibly it kind of works somewhat like a locomotive or something like that, a diesel engine that powers the generator and then powers the electric motors. Other than that, I don't know. I think that it just takes so much power to pull all that stuff that I just don't know. What's the best cell phone provider in your area? US Cellular.
You don't really get much service with anybody else down here. We don't really have much choice. Does the new to you quad track have proprietary firmware that requires, I scrolled, oh no, a visit from authorized techs for repair?
Yeah, probably. Is it like proprietary or something like that? I don't know, but like it's got a Cummins engine in it, and you got to have the software and stuff to do that. But I don't know the answer to that.
Do you drink your coffee with or without creamer?
Both. I drink it cold though.
Not cold, lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
You do not drink it cold.
Lukewarm.
You wait until it's not hot,
Yeah.
and then you drink it.
Yep.
Weirdo. Dylan wants you to get a new combine.
Yeah, well, one of these days. I'll just have to sleep in it.
No, thank you. If you were forced to be a livestock farmer, which stock would you pick? Goats.
Mealworms.
Ew. Definitely ain't helping you with that. Somebody said, I've recently started my own farm channel after watching yours. Hello from Maryville, Tennessee.
Maryville, Tennessee.
Long Farms. Hello. Welcome to the craziness of YouTube. How cold is it in Iowa? It was, according to my car, it got as high as 59 degrees today.
Do I ever go to the Oskaloosa Southern Iowa Raceway? Yes. I've been there one time, and it's the time where you can go onto the infield during the sprint car thing. That was awesome. And I'm going to make that like a week or a yearly deal. But did it get canceled this year?
I don't know.
The Oskaloosa, Mahaska County didn't get canceled this year?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Wayne seems to be really enjoying seems to really enjoy being active with farm projects. I can't read now. When did he retire?
Well, I don't know that. I don't know when he retired, and I don't know if you could.
Technically say he is. He's not actively farming anymore.
No.
Probably when he moved down here.
Yeah, so like 20-ish years. So like 2000 area, I would guess. That's just a guess, though. But he's still riding lawnmowers, 7 acres of grass all the time.
All the time.
Still a goer.
How close to Cordon are you? It's about a 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
Have solar farms been taking over farmland in Iowa?
Not our
I
area.
don't think so.
More windmills.
You going to the Deer Classic?
No, I've never been to the Deer Classic.
Oh, how do I like my coffee? I drink my coffee black and piping hot. Thank you for asking.
How many rows around is that ear of corn on your profile picture? I think it's about 48. So.
What technology or improvements would you like to try, or ideas of what needs to be invented? What you gonna invent? There's your fortune, babe. Invent something.
I thought I had a good idea one time. I just can't remember it.
Somebody said there's a bug on the wall behind us.
Yeah, there's a fly.
Where?
That's the thing, is like flies have shown back up in the past day.
Yeah.
Technology that I'd like to try, strip till. I would like to try strip till. If that's the type of technology that you're asking about. So.
Hello from Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin. Mealworms, the beef of the future.
Yeah. They'll just have to compete with that synthetic beef.
Do you do custom mowing for pasture maintenance or CRP maintenance to stop black locust trees?
Yes, I've done that.
No. Do you make enough from YouTube to justify the work?
Probably not. No.
But that's not what it's about.
Is Wayne? No, Wayne is not a partner.
Do you guys snowmobile? Nope, never been on one. Scare me a little bit.
I used to snowmobile when I was in like high school with my parents' snowmobile, but I would, yeah. It's like I would.
When did you move away from Cedar Rapids?
Graduated high school 2010, graduated college 2014, University of Iowa, and so either 2010 or 2014, you make your choice.
Kyle said you look tired. Go to bed.
I always look tired.
If you have time to watch YouTubers, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Who do you think my favorite YouTuber is?
I don't know. You kind of go through phases of like watching different people in different types of channels and stuff. But I think overall the videos that you watch the most are probably Brian's.
Yeah, Brian's. I would say
You watch a lot of Brian. You watch a lot of Millennial. That one cow dude from London or wherever the heck he's from.
Tom Pemberton.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I like Tom Pemberton. I've been
That one guy with the dairy.
Yeah, there's
Sunny Farms.
Yeah, I watch a lot of them. I watch about most of them.
Yeah.
So lately today, my afternoon watching was a guy named Mav. Who
We
truck
watched Mav
camps?
ice fish for hours.
Yeah, who truck fish and ice, and it's like up there in Minnesota and stuff like that. And he gets lake trout, and I was like, I would eat one of those lake trout. So, yep.
Strip till, is that a farmer's lap dance? Good one. What's the biggest challenge for you in farming?
Ooh, that's a good question. So, as a young guy, lands like competing with the bigger guys is difficult. For land's kind of hard to get because you got to have some land to do it, but then you also don't. You got to make a profit off of it. The other thing is probably managing risk. Managing risk. So it's risk. So
Does anyone run a bale baron in your area?
no, but those are cool.
What is that?
Bale baron, like, will pick up 21 small square bales and bundle it into like a big square bale.
Cool.
They're pretty cool.
Does Molly have a desire to start a YouTube channel? Absolutely not.
No.
My life's not that interesting. Where has Andrew been hiding?
With his cows. Corn is at 549. Are you planning to increase your acres? No. Corn soybean rotation.
What did you go to college for?
Beer and women. No. I went to school I got my degree in interdepartmental studies, which means that it's like finance, managerial, accounting, and stuff like that. I've said this in a couple of past videos that I didn't always plan or know that coming back to the farm was what I was planning on doing. So it kind of just struck me, and then at that point in time, I was pretty much done with it, and switching to go to get an ag degree didn't make sense. So I just finished with a business degree and struggled along ever since then.
Is it harder working with cows in the snow? Couldn't tell you. We don't have cows.
I bet it's colder.
Do you watch Sunny Farms? Yes, we do.
Yes, I watch Sunny Farms.
Just answered that question. What is the 30?
Strictly for Brian's stories.
What is the 30 or 40 series tractor in the videos?
What is the 30 or 40 series tractors in the videos? We have I guess my dad has a 4230, a 4440, and a 4440. So we have two of them.
Somebody said go watch Kip Siegler.
I watch his every now and then too.
Which one's that?
He's he's dairy farm in Michigan. I'm probably wrong. It's not going to be Michigan. It's Michigan.
Do you fish at Rathbun? I don't think we've been fishing at the lake lately, have we?
No, I like to fish farm ponds. I fish farm ponds. So, farm ponds.
Hello from Maryville, Tennessee. Hello from Southern Indiana. Hello. Hope you still plan to run the old deer with the Kins rebuild.
Yep, it's going to be in the shop Monday. If it can get started. Hi, Denver.
Hi, Denver.
God, no, doctor. What?
Must have got a doctorate.
That was a good one, Alan.
Oh, man. What is your favorite tractor brand?
I'm colorblind.
Not literally.
Not literally, but I have no bias towards any type of tractors. I think that like deer around us is just good because of the support network case. I want rule out Case or anybody else like that. Challenger, AGCO stuff, the closest dealer's 50 some odd miles away, so that's kind of a limiting factor for that stuff. But I'm colorblind. But we have a lot of green.
Keith says that renting ground around him in southwest Iowa is pretty cutthroat.
Yep. So.
Putting a soybean crusher near me in Shell Rock, going to crush, does that say 100,000 bushels a day? What's a soybean?
What is that for pigs?
You are
100,000 bushels a day. Holy smokes.
It's Michigan.
Did you contract your diesel? No, not yet, but I'm on it. And again, I've never decided to contract diesel fuel. I've never contracted diesel fuel in the past. My dad has. I haven't burned enough diesel fuel that, again, it's not something that I really worry about. The thing that I pay the most diesel fuel for probably is Wayne mowing the yards. So.
That's so true.
Yeah. Wayne will burn half to 3/4 of lawnmowers worth of diesel fuel every single day. So.
What's your favorite tractor on the farm?
Favorite tractor on the farm?
Probably your repower, isn't it? Your Kinsey.
The 8110. 8110 is my favorite. Yeah, 8110.
Do you watch Larson? Yeah, that's the other one. That's the one I couldn't.
Yeah, I watch Larson. Yeah.
Thanks, Margaret.
Just started moving dirt. I have 11 ponds around on my ranch and one 18-acre lake with a largemouth bass. Yeah, we have. That's why I like farm ponds, because I can go from one pond to the other and do get different stuff, fish for different things, like topwater fish for bass in one pond, crappie fish for another one. Go to a pond that's got big bluegills. That's fun. And I tried my best to make you guys an ice fishing video, but it didn't work very good, and it was again cold, and it sounded like heavy breathing the entire time. So.
What's your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? A cookie, a chocolate chip cookie.
Do you keep a small garden at home for veggies and fruits? We have tried.
We have tried.
And we have miserably failed. We just are not gardening people. Can't hardly keep a flower alive, so I'm probably not going to be able to grow vegetables.
I can. Molly can't.
Then you can do it yourself, sir.
And that's the issue.
We used gooseneck.
You're welcome, Tim.
Used gooseneck trailers, then we went to semis and flatbeds, just a bigger bang for the buck.
For hauling hay? Yeah. I've hauled hay on with a semi before. It's just, right now, the roads have been so bad in our area on back roads and stuff like that. I would not take a semi down any of them right now. I just wouldn't. So, unless you knew where you're going, and that's an issue with delivering it, and I just wouldn't. So, that's why I've been hauling with the gooseneck. And I'd haul with the inline trailer, but again, so cold that they'd freeze the bed.
Start with a lemon tree.
Start with a lemon tree.
Gardening question person said.
Oh, okay.
Why a lemon tree?
Start with a lemon tree.
Thoughts on structuring the farm as a corporation?
There's positives and negatives to everything.
Who's the better cook?
What are we cooking?
It's me.
Not always.
It's me. Except for when I try to set the house on fire.
What's my opinion about China buying ranch land, farmland in the United States? I don't think China should probably be able to buy farmland. That's just me. So.
Hay capital is Yates Center, Kansas.
Yates Center's Kansas.
Well, now we gotta go to Yates Center, Kansas.
Yeah.
Where the heck is that? What's your favorite food?
The kind I can eat. I don't know. What's my favorite food?
I don't know. Mine's French fries.
Steak.
Do either of you want kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of coffee do you like? Black coffee. What does Ben cook? Ben's in charge of the grill.
Mm-hmm.
And steaks.
Steaks.
He did make some pretty good asparagus tonight. I'll give him that.
Are there any good barbecue joints in Ohio? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's one in downtown Osceola. Is that what that?
Carlisle.
Carlisle. Downtown Carlisle. Look it up. I don't know what the name of it is. Someone look it up. Go there. I've only ate there once and I thought it was great. So.
It was.
Johnson plows are MA6.
Was it Back Alley?
Made by me.
Does that sound right? Back Alley Barbecue?
Yep, Back Alley Barbecue. That's a pretty good one.
Ribeyes. I do like a good ribeye. Do you like pulling in tile better than the trencher?
Yes, yeah, but yeah, but the trencher, that trencher is a cool machine, and the trenchers they have their use, without a doubt, they have their use, and there's a group of people that would swear by a trencher, so, and then there's a group of people that want to use a tile plow. It's, again, everybody's got an opinion.
Bidet or paper?
Bidet of paper. How
Or
about
toilet
garden
paper.
hose?
Oh my god, gross. Or just your sock.
Yeah.
Or your own underwear.
Underwear. I'm not a sleeve dude. If
Nasty.
something happens in the, everybody
He's
knows
losing
I'm
his
an underwear dude. Not a sock dude, not a
Well-
sleeve dude. I'm an underwear dude. You all know what I mean.
Good lord. Any big confined animal operations in your area? We have several dairies.
Big.
I
No.
wouldn't say big, no.
No.
There's like hog farms. I would say confined wise, like hog farms are the most common around us.
Yeah.
Small ones, like really small ones, like maybe one or two.
There's a
farms.
few feeder lots too.
Yeah,
But
I
not-
mean, the cows are still outside. So if that's what you mean by confined, I guess.
there's not a lot. No, there's not a lot.
There's
So-
really not many dairies in our area. Maybe in more northern parts, but not down here, right?
Snow geese, not right now. Do I plan on doing any collaborations? Possibly.
We would like to.
Yeah. Getting me out is
Hard.
difficult. Have you ever watched 10th Gen Dairyman? Yeah. I like Eric a lot.
That's the one guy I was thinking.
Eric, yep. I like Eric a lot. So. Share many times. So, what time are we getting to? The White Oak Grill is good food too. Let's see, you got
Oh yeah, the tap is good.
the White Oak Grill, the Tap in Seymour is good. We got a lot of good little restaurants around us. A lot of good little restaurants. Some of my friends were down here for around Christmas deer hunting season actually, and he thought should do a YouTube video of going around and showing off the little hole in the wall restaurants around us. So they're pretty good. But if there's a piece of equipment that you would really like to demo, is there a piece of equipment that you would really like to demo? A strip till bar. Like again, I just would like to try a strip till bar, see if it'd work in our area. Demo. High speed planner wouldn't be bad. Let's see. I got a few demos coming up for you guys that are gonna be cool. But other than that, like, I'm kind of an equipment geek. I like all that stuff too. So, is there anything that I'm earning right now other than like super new or fancy like the X9 combiner or something like that? Yeah, that's cool stuff, but would it really work on our area? No. So it's not that type of thing.
What's your favorite meal time?
What do you mean?
Which breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Dinner. There's a lot of time that I don't even eat lunch. So, so
Is Iowa road salt effective, or would you just rather have studded tires?
is Iowa road salt effective? It's like,
I mean, if it gets done, it's usually not bad, but it's the hard part is waiting for them to come do side roads and county roads. It takes a while.
big square bales. I'd like to. There you go. That'd be a good one. I'd like. I don't know if I want to demo a big square baler, but I would like to do some big square bales. So,
What's your preference on skid steer, tracks, or wheels? Since you've had one of each now.
I've got one of each.
That's what I said.
Tracks or tracks for mud. Tracks for mud and dirt work without a doubt. Tires are great on like hay ground and also for snow they're pretty decent. But and what else is and concrete tires. So other than that, tracks for everything else.
Another good channel is This Will Do Farm.
This will do farm. Yep.
In your neck of the woods. Is that?
Yeah, I talked to This will do farm. I was going to see if we could maybe try and get together. That's still maybe in the works. He's not too far away.
Somebody said you should do the video of local restaurants.
That's Tim. Yep. So, how many tenderloins do you think I could eat in one video though?
A lot.
Any advice for an 18-year-old getting into agriculture? Yeah, just you got to find your own path. Work hard. Learn. So,
Have you ever heard of Triple B Farms?
nope. Not Triple B Farms.
Get yourself an old Heston 4900.
What do I do with a Heston 4900? Is that a big square baler? Go tenderloins. But, well, guys, I think we're going to be getting off here. It's
Winding down.
and it's about my bedtime because I'm going to work tomorrow probably. So, I got a few people that need to get some hay. Yes, 4x4. What's the best size of big square bales? What's like the industry standard? I don't know. So, but, all right, guys. See ya.
Thanks for hanging out with us, and watch out for more videos, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
How do we do this now?
I don't know. You have to hit a button somewhere.
Now you guys can watch us do this.